Good morning. Today we're here at Walmart. We're going to go and check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, look around, see if we can find some good deals. Let's get to it. All right, as soon as we come into Walmart here, I wanted to check the spices to see if they went up here in Tennessee just as much as they did back home. They did. They are the exact same prices. Spices, their cheapest spices went from $1.16 to $1.24. Just wanted to kind of check some of these out today. We are in Tourist Town, but I'm sure a lot of these prices are going to be the same in the inner aisles. We'll check some of the other items as well. But yeah, a lot of the ones $1.94 now, and then the cheapest ones $1.24. I will say right away that their Walmart down here is enormous, and they carry a ton of different spices, and they also carry Morton salt, which ours does. They don't have the canisters anymore. They are $1.67 here. Same price as their salt of great value, 76 cents down here in Tennessee. Same price as up north in Ohio, 76 cents. Looks like they have a rollback offer on their vegetable oil. Got the 48-ounce containers of it here for $3.57. This is normally $3.97. I think the canola oil is $4.12. Yes. $4.12, and this is not on a rollback offer. I do like how this Walmart seems to put the rollback red stickers on everything. Our Walmart has been kind of lacking these right here. But yeah, lots of different cooking oils here on these rollback offers. Let's see how much this organic Bertolli usually is. $10.78. So that is the same price down here as it is back north. That's one I checked not too long ago. Oh, this Walmart carries the white lily flour here. That's interesting. I've heard some of our viewers talk about this. They do not carry this at ours up north. It is $4.44 for the light baking flour here, self-rising. And then they've got the unbleached bread flour here, $4.44 as well. It's a pretty good price. They are out of the little 2-pounders, but they do have the 5-pound bags of flour, $2.38. All of these are the same price, $4.57 for the 10-pound bag. And they also carry some of the different almond flour here, $5.88. Their 4-pound bag of sugar did go up as well, $3.46. That is up from $3.17 just a couple weeks ago. It is the same exact price up north as well. Now they do have Domino sugar for the same price as it is up north as well for $4.46. That's like the cheapest anywhere to get Domino sugar. We saw at Kroger up north, it was $6.49 regular price. So $4.46, pretty decent deal. It's the cheapest I've seen it. I was just kind of walking by. Walmart said they were going to be raising a lot of prices on things, and yeah, they have 67 cents now for the regular Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix. That is up from 62 cents. And they got the great value all-purpose baking mix here. Make some pancakes. Still $1.98 for the smaller box, $3.98 for the bigger box, but I got this Cracker Barrel baking and pancake mix here. Buttermilk, $2.82. Haven't seen that up north. And here they got the Jiffy all-purpose baking mix, still $3.78. Looks like Walmart has raised the price of their great value oats here, old-fashioned and quick oats, $4.12. This was $3.98. $3.98, still $5.12 for the Quaker oats. So a lot of name brand. We're seeing a lot of great value products go up in price. Been a while since I've checked on the Nature Valley here at Walmart, but I do know these used to be $2.47 for some of these. Now it looks like most of these ones here are $2.97. That's been a while just because I only buy these when they're on sale. Usually you can get a pretty good deal at Kroger or somewhere if they have different deals. Rollback offers are far and few between, although I am seeing more here today than I've seen as of late. I mean, there's definitely a lot more rollback offers today than I've seen in a while. But yeah, for the ones I get here, $2.97 now. Actually, I think these were $2.48. Actually, not $2.47, but it's been a while. But yeah, they've definitely gone up. This is interesting here. I've never seen the 16 Pop-Tarts here, the 16 pack. It's on a rollback offer for $3.97. Usually I just see the 12. Doesn't look like they carry the 12. It's 16. $3.97 on a rollback offer is normally $4.88. $2.62 for the small packs, 8 packs. So I notice here at this Walmart they have the cut spears here, the asparagus spears, $1.78 a can. And then this shouldn't go here. But if you notice, they don't have the tall ones, the big tall cans, just like at our Walmart. They don't have them there either. So I don't know if they've just done away with them. They do have the Del Monte here, $3.68. Same price here down in Tennessee as it is up north on your regulars of Del Monte. Corn, green beans, peas, $1.48 a can. I am assuming those are going to be going up here at some point though, because Great Value went up as well. They do have the Libby's here. A lot of these 98 cents a can. So that's a pretty decent deal still on those. Less than $1. Most of them. All of the Great Value canned fruits went up as well. Most of these here, $1.66 a can. That is up from $1.48. Ours went up to $1.66 in Cincinnati as well. Kind of checking some of the things here. Wanted to see some of the inner aisles, like I said before, to see if the prices are the same. So far, most of them are all the same. Can't point out the bad without some of the good, though. They got the Great Value down here, still 88 cents a pack, which these used to be 92 cents. These actually came down. Most of you know I like the lemon pepper here. It's pretty good. And, you know, this is kind of important because we are in tourist town down here near Pigeon Forge and the Smoky Mountains. And to see all of these right around the same prices, I mean, that's pretty good to see. I thought that maybe some things would be more expensive. And, yeah, some of the meat, dairy, eggs, stuff like that, that might be a little higher. They got the Bumblebee tuna here on their rollback offer, $1 a pack. Great Value canned chicken here, 4 packs, $8.72. Same price as up north, and $5 for the 2 cans. Same price. Spam is getting pretty expensive at Walmart. It used to be one of the cheapest places, but you know, we find them for $4.19 in some other places, so $3.88, still a little cheaper than some other places. But where else can you get a Spam with a Stitch on it? Anybody see the new movie yet? I know one of our viewers said you saw the movie, said it was great. Most of you know Jessica is itching to see that movie when we get back, as we will. Still $3.88. That just seems like a lot for Spam. I usually find some sales at some other places, you know, for under $3. I know we saw them at Kroger a while back. They were $2.98, but I think they're $4.19 their regular price. They could be higher now as we're having this conversation. We're getting a lot of good comments on Walmart's canned soups lately. A lot of these are 92 cents. That's pretty good. I know a lot of people have been saying these are better than Campbell's. And a couple of you said they're better for you. They have the bigger cans here. The Hardy cans, $1.50. These must have been on a rollback offer back home. As you see, they have just put another sticker. They're back up to $2.28. They were $1.98 on a rollback offer. They didn't have the red stickers up north, but I see this one right here is still $1.98, but I don't think so. I think that probably went back up as well. Maybe they just didn't put the sticker. Not really sure, but back up to $2.28. Wanted to check the meat, see if they had the 80% 10-pound tubes. They do, and they are $39.93. Oof. They do have the 73% lean for the same price as it is up north, $34.44. I did just notice that they got the market side beef burgers on sale. 12 burgers for $17.76. Isn't that funny? $17.76, even though that would be the 4th of July sale price. But I wonder if they did that. That's kind of cool. It's kind of funny. $17.76 down from $19.96. Checking out some of the coffee here. They did go up, guys. They did. They got the 12-count Great Value Keurig pods. These went from $4.47 to $4.62. Coffee's going up everywhere. I'll say it again here. Find a good sale on your coffee. Stock up on it because it's just going to keep going up. Like our Walmart, though, they haven't changed the prices on the big ones yet. And that's the better deal. So if you buy these here, still $16.47. I know it used to be $15.98 not too long ago, but $16.47 now until they go up. And you better believe they will. The small ones did. These ones won't be too far behind. Looks like Folgers went up too here as well for the 33.7 ounce container of Colombian. It is $16.47 now, and $16.43 for the 40.3 ounce canister of Folgers Classic Roast. That is crazy. It looks like this Walmart's getting in the Peter Pan peanut butter here. This is the 40 ounce container for $5.57 now. It used to be $4.98. They got Skippy here, $6.27. See how much Jif is, $1,000. $6.97. $6.97 for 40 ounces. They do have the 2-packs down here. $13.44 though. Okay, so this must be a mistake unless this went up again. And it did not. It is $6.47 for the 4 pounds of Great Value creamy peanut butter. I don't know why that's there. That's unless the price is going up. And that's the rollback of the previous price of the last time I checked, which was a few weeks ago. So I don't know. That could be a sign there. I really don't know. Still $3.98 though for the 28-ounce container. So that's been that price for a little while. So I just noticed this, the Smucker's preserves here. It used to be $3.98, now $4.24. It's been a while since I've checked a lot of these things at Walmart though. So the jellies, I usually check the peanut butter, and I don't know, I guess you really got to check everything these days. Okay, well no, it was $3.97. $3.97. Same price as what this one was. So I don't know, maybe these haven't gone up yet. Blueberry preserves is really good stuff right here. $3.97 for these, but yeah, I guess the red raspberry $4.24. Huh, that's interesting. Something that caught my eye here, I guess Great Value bleach went up. This was under $6 the last time I checked. Again, it has been a while. I think it was like $5.97 or $5.98. $6.16 now for the bigger one. $4.52 for the medium sized one. I always look at the bigger prices when it comes to some of these things. And then Clorox here, $7.52. Dang. The funny thing is that we haven't really been seeing a lot of the name brand more expensive products go up in price as of yet. But that's kind of how we always see. We usually see like some of the store brands and stuff like that go up a little bit, and then like a month or two later we'll just see the name brand go up. Hopefully that is not the case. I got the bigger Dawn here for $5.84. It's the same price as it's been for a long time, and the smaller ones down here $4.94. So yeah, Dawn here at Walmart, the same price it's been for a while. Milk prices are the same price as well down here as they are up north, which is very surprising. $2.52, which we did see them come down from up north. But anyway, $2.52 for the 2%, $2.52 for the whole milk. Looks like egg prices are either cheaper or they came down in price again. 12-count eggs now is $2.96, and 18-count is $4.37. 60-count has come down as well a little bit here, $14.36. Getting closer to what it was a year ago. 4 sticks of butter, same price here as it is up north, $3.96 for the salted or unsalted. It's been a while since I've seen them do this at our Walmart, but they got like these fresh deli cut packs here that they just put out here so you don't have to wait in line. That's pretty nice. The roast beef here, different cheeses and stuff. Yeah, looks good. Looks like the trash bags are the same price here. They got the 40 bags there, $7.44. The Strong Flex in here, they got 80 count here. Still $12.47. 120 bags, $16.73. I was checking out the Reynolds wrap here. Still $4.67 for 75 square feet, but looks like the Great Value is getting higher in price here. $4.28. It's getting very close to the name brand here. I don't know. We've had Great Value aluminum foil before, and you know it's fine. It's not as good as Reynolds wrap though, in my opinion. Pretty decent deal on these freezer bags though. 60 of them for $7.62. 40 of them for $5.68. Yeah, kind of just going down this aisle. There's a lot of things we don't usually check out here at Walmart, so I wanted to kind of check over these things. $7.28 for 3 canisters of Clorox wipes. Actually, a pretty decent deal. This is usually around $10 in some other stores. And then they've got the Great Value brand here for $5.94. You know, this is one a lot of our viewers have been kind of complaining about, the Great Value toilet paper going up. Same price as I saw it the last time, but yeah, it had gone up before that. 12 of the mega rolls, 48 equals 48 regular rolls. This is $12.48. Pretty comparable with other store brands right now. And then they have the 30 mega rolls here, $25 and 94 cents. So, you know, all this stuff's going up in price. It just, I don't know, guys. You find the deals, you know, might want to get one or two so you save money in the future. They do have the 24 mega rolls of Cottonelle, or I'm sorry, Quilted Northern here, $23.28. $6.98 for the 6 mega rolls. A lot of other places would be right about $7.99. So you're only saving $1 by doing this. You'd be saving a lot more by going this route, but still getting more expensive. And this is where the deal really lies with the soft and strong. I do understand that this is one that a lot of people don't use compared to some of the other ones, but this is the best deal. 36 mega rolls, and this is $22.96. So this is the best deal. I understand might not be as comfortable as the other one, but it's definitely a lot cheaper. I did notice the other day that our hot dogs at Walmart up north are $2.84. They've been there for a while. They used to be $2.50, but they went up a little while back. They are $2.84 here as well. Great value sausage on a rollback offer for $2.94. The funny thing is that that's what it was the last time I saw this. I didn't even know they went up. $2.94 on a rollback offer. $3.47 now, I guess, is the regular price. That does include the links. Looks like they got a rollback offer on their bacon as well. I think I went over this the last time. Yeah, I think they got this going on up north as well. $4.88, down from $5.44. I did want to cycle back around and check the canned great value vegetables. Make sure, yeah, they're 76 cents for the peas, corn, green beans. These went up here as well. Forgot to check them when we were going over the Del Monte before. I wanted to just double check and make sure. We got some of the organic great value, different canned vegetables here, range in different prices depending on what you get. Just kind of looking at some of the dry beans here. Looks like all of these are the same prices. Still very high for what they used to be, but you know, at least they've stayed here for a little while. Some of the parboiled here, $1.64. And it looks like the jasmine rice, Thai Hamali jasmine rice here by Golden Star, $6.84 now. I remember when that was $5.87, really not that long ago, less than a year ago. You got some of the bigger bags here. This is 20-pound bag, $20.27. Remember when these first came out a little over a year ago? These were $15.97. Saw them jump up to $16.97, and then we had the huge price increase to $20.27. So still the same price, but I mean, I don't know. They came out and I guess they got popular. They started getting more expensive. They got the 5-pound bags of jasmine Mahatma jasmine rice here, $6.88. Some of the big bags of great value jasmine there, 20-pounder, $18.63. That's a lot more than it's been too. A lot of these have gone up in price. However, they do have a rollback offer on the Knorr rice sides here. $1 a bag. Good time to stock up on these because they're pretty much $1.25 to $1.35 everywhere else. Great value instant rice here. $3.98 for pretty big 42 ounces over here. They got the smaller ones here for $2.62. Minute rice, $4.28, and the bigger one for $5.88. Then we got a rollback offer on Bush's beans, $2.22. I believe they're $2.48 regularly. Yep, $2.48, $2.22. We saw them at Kroger for $2. And look at this too, $2.14 for the smaller ones. I pointed this out at Buc-ee's the other day. They were selling these for the same price, $2.14. Can't even get a can of Beanie Weenies anymore for $1. $1.27. Dang, good deal on Bush's beans though, $1.28. These are like $1.50 to $1.60 in a lot of other places. Some places you can find some good deals on them, but $1.28, decent regular price. However, good quality and great price here on great value, 86 cents a can. And yeah, really good quality. Good to see they have my macaroni and cheese here for 58 cents. Same price as it is up north, and $1.48 for the creamy one. A rollback offer on the Kraft 4-packs here. The microwavable one's $3.98. No rollback on the Velveeta though. Nor pasta sides as well. Rollback offer, $1 a bag. Good time to stock up on them. Looks like they got a rollback offer on select varieties of Barilla pasta here. $1.66. Not the best sale we've seen, but there are $1.84 regular price. So $1.66 on these. Does include some different spaghetti and select varieties. And great value select varieties, 98 cents a box. That's a good deal, and it's pretty good quality too. Looks like they got a little bit of a rollback offer on Kraft mayo, 30-ounce containers, $3.97 select varieties. And what on earth is this? We don't have this up north. JFG real mayonnaise, $3.78 for these. Got the smaller ones here, $2.74. What is up with this? Well, 8-ounce thing of Kraft mayo, $2.98. These are $1.25 at Dollar Tree. What the heck? Not much of a rollback offer. $1.97 for French's mustard. $2.54, I guess, is the regular price for this now. My goodness. Dang. They got the smaller ones here, $1.54. Well, they got Miracle Whip on a rollback offer as well. 30-ounce containers, looks like $3.97. Ooh, boy, I'll tell you. It's like when you look at what, it's like they're taking rollback offers from what it was like, you know, a year or two ago. They need to do a rollback offer from like a decade ago. $7.48 for the big things of Velveeta cheese. But I want to point out they got a little, these little guys here on a rollback offer, $4.93. Doesn't seem like that great of a deal. $5.48. $5.48 is the regular price of these. I don't know if this one's included. It doesn't have nothing on there, but $4.93 on the rollback offer for the queso blanco or 2% milk. Walmart carries a lot of the wishbone dressing. I didn't know they made this much anymore. A lot of stores don't have the variety that Walmart. Maybe Walmart has a special deal with them. $2.38 on a rollback offer for select varieties of these. It is $2.67 regular price. Then looks like they, okay, yeah, so this is the same thing they have up north. Rollback offer going on for the 8-ounce things of Kraft ranch dressing. $1, $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So cheaper than Dollar Tree. They also got the classic Caesar over here on sale for $1. Old South whole pickled beets and asparagus here, $5.86 for the asparagus, $4.28 for the whole pickled beets. We got these Giuliano spice onion strips. Oh, I've never seen these. Sweet red onions right here, $5.32 for both of these. Hey, they got the famous Dave's sweet and spicy pickles coming in here. That's good to see. $3.94. And that's for the spears. And they got the pickle chips right here. Same price, $3.94. These Woodstock bread and butter pickles here, $4.97 for those. Looks like Walmart fries, at least some of them have come down some. $2.97. These have gotten up to $3.47 or $3.42 at one time. Now back down to $2.97. All right, good to see something go in the right direction. And of course, they still got their usual suspects of sweet peas, mixed vegetables, frozen, 98 cents a bag. I'll have your corn. Of course, some of these, once you get into the different mixes here, they get a little expensive. Still the same price for the vegetable mix there, $1.16 a bag. And one of the, you know, unless you find a sale somewhere else, Walmart does sell Bird's Eye for much cheaper than some other stores. All right, this is actually what I was looking for here. One of our viewers had mentioned you haven't been able to find any broccoli florets, frozen broccoli florets at your Walmart in a while. They do have them here. Wanted to check. I actually have a ton of them here. They do have them at our Walmart too. I meant to mention that, but still $1.16. I don't know, this may be somewhere it's just taking them a little while to get them back in or something. Got all the different frozen fruits there. I know a lot of people have been commenting that Walmart's one of the best places to buy frozen fruit. It is definitely, you know, honestly, it's pretty close to the same price as a lot of other places. But yeah, I mean, they've always got it. I will say that. Oh, and they got the raspberries back in. 24 ounces raspberries, frozen raspberries, $7.46. That's a pretty good deal. And I can't see what the blueberry 3-pound is. It's been a while since I've checked. Oh yeah, that's a good deal. 48 ounces for $7.72. Yeah, that's great. And the berry medley down here. That is 48 ounces as well for $7.47. Yeah, that's some pretty good deals on frozen fruit here. And then if you want the smaller bags, well, they got these too. You know, if you don't use a lot, with the smaller blueberry bag, 16 ounce, $2.86. Obviously, that bigger one's going to be the better deal. Then yeah, sliced strawberries, whole strawberries, $8.96 for those. Yeah, that's some pretty good deals. Good quality too. We've gotten a lot of frozen fruits here at Walmart over the years. Wow, $3.98 for Orito fries. That's $1 cheaper than pretty much anywhere else. That's regular price, I think. And actually, I'm not sure if that's regular price or not. It was on an end cap, but it didn't say rollback, so who knows? They got the 8 counts of Jimmy Dean, still $10.97. Used to be $10.47. $10.97 though. $13.49 regular price at Kroger, unless you find them on sale. So I just want to point that out. Somebody mentioned these the other day, that they were getting pretty expensive. Still the same price here at Walmart as they've been for at least a year. Not surprised they have a lot of these here at this Walmart, because they have the downtown Flavortown in Pigeon Forge. It's like a huge arcade slash eatery. I mean, they may start selling these everywhere. Just haven't seen many of them up north. You know, if you've tried these Guy Fieri's and if they're any good, they got some of the Yellowstone meals up here as well, frozen meals. Looking at some of the Better Goods ice cream here. We've got a couple comments on this. Seems like you guys liked them. Be trying one here at some point. Not going to try one today. Don't have a freezer, as we are still in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. But yeah, I'll try one of these at some point. $3.44. A viewer from one of our older videos mentioned that they thought that Great Value Texas Toast was just as good as the New York Bakery. We've had it before. It's good. I don't think it's as good in my opinion, but it's definitely cheaper. $2.24 for this, so pretty good deal there. One thing is for sure, massive price increases at Walmart. They just keep going up, and they're probably going to go up everywhere. Like I've said before, when they start going up at Walmart, it's not going to be long before they start going up in all the different stores. I wouldn't be surprised if after the holiday here, maybe in the next week or so, we're going to start seeing some price increases on some other products everywhere. So take that for what you will, but just this is kind of how we've seen things in the past. When we see a bunch of price increases at Walmart, it's not long before we see them everywhere else. Guys, thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I'm out, and always remember, the adventure is out.